Hello, hello.
What's up? Hello. I can hear you.
What's up, dog? It's beautiful Monday morning,
It's good to
September
see you, buddy.
7th. October. October, the rent's due.
It is.
It's unbelievable how fast this is going. I can't believe it myself some days, but who gives a fuck? What's happened, my little brother? I was Omaha, Nebraska.
Dude, it was one of the best weekends of like my comedy career in quotes now, but it was as good as advertised. It was like even better. Like it was
It's
just
4 shows, correct?
5 shows.
5 shows. Look at you.
5 shows. Every show was really good. All the shows were packed. The club was awesome. The crowds were awesome. The staff, and like I've heard about Colleen, who was amazing and like super nice, but like even the staff was hysterical. Like there was, I don't want, I'm not gonna out anybody, but there was someone there who was very nice the entire time, like just very quiet and very unassuming. And at like one of the last nights, they came in and said, "If you guys want to party," and he throws this bag of homemade cookies on the table and says, "These will knock your dick in the dirt." And it was one of the funny, like we were on mushrooms. It was one of the funniest moments in the whole weekend, and there were strong cookies. They
Did
were
you bring
really
any
fucking
home,
good.
cocksucker?
Huh?
Did you bring any home?
No, we ate them.
Oh, hey, you ate them. All right. So you mixed and matched on Saturday night.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was but it was so fun. It
How,
was it was
how
just
were
a
your
great
sets?
weekend.
How were your sets?
4 out of 5 were really good.
Okay.
The fifth one, it wasn't bad, but I stumbled over my words a couple times and I was unhappy about it. But the like Saturday night, it was one of the better weekends I've had.
Let's talk about Saturday nights real quick. Uh, it's fucking crazy, Lee. The first 7 years, you will come home every Saturday night scratching your fucking head because you did great Thursday. Then you did great when you went to Uncle Floyd's piano fucking bar and you did karaoke and you did 10 minutes of material. And Friday, you went back to the club and you did another 2 shows and you did really well. You even added some material for the late show. And then Saturday, you eat a bag of dick on Saturday evening early, and then you fucking die an even worse death on Saturday night. And you're like, what's going on with Saturdays? This will happen for about 9 months. And then you'll get out of that block that you've put in front of yourself and you'll start doing well, either or.
What do you mean either or?
Either or. You'll either do great the first show or great the second show. And then
Yeah.
something funny will happen on the way to the dance, like it usually does with stand up. You'll start because where you came from and where you people you were around early on and what you heard in that fucking room, you'll start saying, you know what, I don't even like I won't even fuck with the early show on Saturday. The early show on Saturday and people coming in, they're confused. I'm going up second. They're still coming in. They're sitting down. They don't know what they want to drink. There's a guy with 3 eyes sitting one next to him, and he doesn't want to sit next to them. The waitress comes over. There's so much movement going on. Early game Saturday. So as a feature act, you come out and they're still unsettled. We don't notice that at the time, but this is what's going on. That's why I don't like these 7 o'clock shows because people got to cut motherfuckers off like a Chinese dude to fucking get to the fucking comedy show. Who needs that shit? Who needs that shit? So I always liked 8 and 10 or 8 and 9:45. The early show, it's people who have children. They got a babysitter. Maybe they're a little, maybe they fucked with a sheet with a little hole in it. They don't eat ass. Who knows? They're the people who go to church. You come out there with a fucking off-color joke, 4 minutes in, that's going to be the longest 26 minutes of your fucking life after that. You'll remember that forever. You'll remember that at so many moments of your life. I still do. But then you start figuring out that the Saturday show, they're drunk. They've been sitting in the lobby drinking. It's a college town. They were watching their game. There's so many fucking variables to a comedy set. And what happens on a Saturday fucking night, guy? There's a UFC. You bet fucking Dustin Poirier, and he gets kicked in the head. You lost $100,000. You know, this it's 1,000 dilemmas. So, and when I started, there wasn't social media. So
Right.
you do one of those sets and like not comedy clubs, but it's like comedy companies, and they have comedy rooms for the weekend, and every once in a while they'll throw you a Friday and Saturday. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. But they put you up. It's 3 days off your schedule. You don't have to worry about. After the death, you'll never even go there again. When people talk about that city, you'll go, look at. I don't
You
ever.
write off the entire city?
Yeah, like you're done. I don't need to go there. Tell people the truth. Last time I went there, I got robbed. You won't tell people the truth for about a year.
Oh,
And then one day you go, dog, I ate a bag of dicks. What is wrong with me? Now I got to get back in there. And now the guy remembers you bombing. So now he doesn't really want to bring you back. And then after about a year and a half, Jimmy Schubert calls you. And he says, I need a feature next weekend. And there you are again. And this time you destroy the room. And whatever happened 4 years earlier is forgotten.
that is a bummer when you do bad at like a show and you feel like a booker doesn't like you now. How do you get past that?
Think about it. You're a Boston Red Sox fan, correct?
Of course.
When they pay $10 million for a season, and this guy shows up and he throws fuck and he strikes out all the time, it's pretty rough after that season. And then, but there's so many variables. You can't write a motherfucker off. Yeah, maybe he's a bust out. We all can't be fucking, Shoshani Otani, whatever his goddamn name is. Shoni
It's definitely
Otani,
not
fucking
Shoshani.
guy's great. You know,
Shohei.
if we were all Shoni Otanis, it wouldn't be fair.
Right.
So that's how I feel about that stuff. So never trip on your sets because it used to destroy me. Like I used to do those triple runs and fucking he'd put you back there in 6 months and you just got over that beating.